everyone, it's Raul with R&D Moving and Storage Supplies, and we're back for another video. This time we're here with you to explain the telescopic box. We have mentioned that topic before, and people ask us, what does it mean by telescopic? And this is the best way to explain it. Sometimes you have a picture at home or a mirror that's long and big, and you want to put it into a box, and you look at it and say, my God, how am I going to put this thing into a box? Most often, people take a blanket, they wrap it up, tape it, or put some stretch wrap around it, and there we go, travels that way. Movers and packers, they use a different technique. They use what you call a telescopic box. This is what you call a mirror box. In this case, as you see from the description here, it shows a large mirror. There's large mirror and small mirror. You also see the description top in it below, just below, okay? This is a large mirror top. Then we have, which is a large mirror bottom. Basically, if you have a picture that's about this size, let's say 40 inches by 30 inches by 4 1/4 or less, you can use this box. It's a perfect box for it. You basically will take the box and you package your item and fold it in. You'll notice that this box, for example, is closed at where it's supposed to be open. The flaps are all in a circle. You notice they're all in a circle. They're not actually cut. And the reason being that if you want to use this box for just one mirror or a picture that's at this size, you basically don't cut. You cut the corners. Again, you cut the corner on this side, and you fold them in and use as a regular box. But as I said, sometimes if you have a picture or a mirror that's extra large and it doesn't fit in the box, then you use the telescopic system. And telescopic system, what it means is basically one box over the other. It's like a hug. So you basically go ahead, you take the bottom, again, about the same dimension, slightly smaller. You load your picture or your item inside of it, and you take the top, right? And they hug each other. They go inside like that. They go inside like that. And then you end up with an extra large box. Let's say just a few inches higher than the actual box. So you have basically a box underneath, and your mirror goes just a few inches above. So you're basically a few inches higher than the actual box. If you want, you can go higher and higher and higher. Most often your item will be sitting down. That's why they say top and bottom, okay? And you basically stretch. You stretch it so far as to be maybe almost at the limits of the other box. So you see, I turned that box. Look at the size of this creature. Pretty big, eh? Put a nice big picture in here. And then you basically would tape this intersection all around, and you can move it like that. That's what you call a telescopic box, for moving items that are bigger than the actual box. We showed you on one of our last videos how you can take a box and actually shrink it, and we create a telescopic box, which is the tiny box. We turn an 8-inch box into a 5-inch box. That's a fairly simple system, but the most common out there when it comes to using for very large pictures is to take a box and take two boxes about the same size and join them together. Now that's for expanding, for the purpose of carrying an item that's longer than the box. But there's also other benefits to this. For example, if you're carrying a Picasso or Mona Lisa, that would be in the wood cradle. You notice, I don't know if you've seen in videos where they arrive in packages made of wood. You don't want to take any chances with pictures like that because they're so precious. You don't want to take any chances. And that wood is hardwood. You can even drill them through. It's very hard. That's for protection. But your pictures, you might not own a Mona Lisa or a Picasso, but I'm sure you treasure your pictures and your mirrors. And another benefit of this is by putting them inside of each other like that. you turn the single wall box, and we had a video before, we posted a video where we explain what a single wall is, which is something with a single layer, right? If you can see from this picture, one single layer. Now you have a double layer, because not only is your item protected by the first box, but the first box is surrounded by a second box. So you end up with a very strong box that offers a lot more protection for your mirrors or pictures or anything that you have that you want to add the extra protection. You basically would tape it and you're good to go. So that's a way to turn a single wall box into a double wall box. Stick them one inside of the other, and there you go. You carry your precious pictures. A lot of people don't know about this, and sometimes they wrap, as I mentioned, with blankets, with maybe it's just a single box, and sometimes they just wrap them with a stretch wrap, that plastic film stuff that they use for moving, and it arrives damaged on the other side, and sometimes stuff gets through it and scratches it, and they are not happy. I wouldn't be happy either. So the way to do it is basically getting two boxes like this, a little more money. Granted, it is a little more money, but it offers you a lot more protection. So your items are, you pretty much need a hammer to break through this in order to make it through. If it's a single box, trust me, it punches really quickly. You take a pen, you punch it through, puncture the side that goes through really easily. You will not make it easy with two, okay? So that's what a telescopic box is, and that's the benefits of using the telescopic box. You can expand it, or you can double your protection, okay? I think that's it. Any questions you have for us, post them below. Any suggestions you have, post them below. Any help you might need with this, post them below. And we'll be there for you to help you and answer any questions you may have. If you want to have us with you all along, and you want to get more information on packaging, on moving, on all kinds of things, we post these videos pretty much once a week. We're looking to do it more often. And by being subscribed, we'll get these to you more often. And hopefully we are there for you at the right moment, at the right time, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Again, this is Raul with R&D Moving and Storage Supplies. Ciao.